Okay. Hello, everyone out there. I don't know how many people are out there yet. And first things first, I'm going to apologize if this connection ends up being a little bad. So as of right now, we're we seem to be streaming fine, but I think everyone is actually back at the hotel for the evening, and because of that, Wi-Fi is moving incredibly slow, so you're just going to have to work through it with us. But now that we got that little housekeeping out of the way right up front, welcome everyone. So I'm Craig. If I didn't say that before, I hope you already know. Who you?
Who me? Rhino is me.
Rhino's you? Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay. Well, very cool. So we are here to basically do.
I'm gonna clear. Go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead. Sorry. Go
What?
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead,
I
and
was
then I'll clear it up. I got one to clear up already.
Okay, I was basically going to say tonight we're just going to take about a half an hour here with you, give or take, and we're just going to have you ask us anything you'd want, really.
First question answered. No, Craig is not wearing the same shirt he was yesterday.
Yeah, I already saw that one. That one was
Okay.
from, was that Zach S., I think? I saw?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, no, I am not wearing the same shirt as I was yesterday. Yesterday I was wearing a green Wally shirt, and today I am wearing a Club 33 Tiki shirt.
Excuse me.
I apologize. Gosh, this internet is just awful tonight.
Is
It is
it?
driving me nuts, but if yell at us if it gets too bad out there, and
Okay.
we'll just hold up. So okay, I guess
somebody says. Oh, so go ahead. Sorry,
I
you're
was
reading
just-
there. I can't read that far.
no, and that's fine. I'm just about to say we're just gonna jump right in, I guess. So, basically, for the rest of the evening, we just walked around the show floor, did a lot of social media, other stuff like that, and just kind of took in the expo. So, no other panels or anything. That's why we're just kind of doing it this way. Where we'll just have a conversation with y'all. So, I'm assuming the next one you're gonna go to is Dina Locke there, Dena Locke. I don't know. Or are you already past that?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Dena Locke said, how much have you bought so far?
Oh, I did not see that one. Actually, not as much as I thought I would have. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I got a couple things from Box Lunch, and what else did I get? I already forgot. My Disney Plus subscription. I bought that, and I don't remember. Clearly, it's not having a very big. I bought a T-shirt at Imagineering, and I bought the Jared Murayama ears, the hipster Mickey ears, and he was there. It's always a delight, and he signed those for me. And I think that's really kind of all I got.
Yeah, that's all you got. I've bought a little bit more. I got the Pixar Tiki mug. Again, why do you just do it? We're here. We're working. We're tired.
I gotta drink my medicine.
We all know that. I got my Pixar, the Toy Story 4 replica crew mug that they were selling at one of the stores. I purchased.
We put it all away,
Yeah.
like so people could clean it. Or we would have pulled it out.
Yeah, and I got. I mean, I guess I could get mine because my stuff's right over here. So I'm a
You
bye.
Go get it. Bye. There is a Powerline Spirit jersey at Box Lunch, and just so you guys know, all the Box Lunch merchandise. Sweet Lord, I am going to the doctor when I get back. So please, I apologize for all the coughing, but the Box Lunch D23 merchandise is available on their website as of right now. There was a Powerline Spirit jersey that somehow I missed, and I feel like I should get it, but I don't know. So, all of you out there could find it, and we could all be twins and match and everything, but I kind of am like keep looking for something like I really want to get. I keep buying hats, and I don't wear hats though. I don't want to mess up my do.
Okay, here's my stuff so
Okay,
far.
I'll get my stuff while you talk about yours.
So here is my Pixar Tiki crew mug that is a replica, way bigger replica of what they gave anyone who worked on Toy Story 4, apparently. I got this Epcot shirt right here. and it's got the new logo on the arm. And let me hold it up here a second. Right there for you. So got that from Imagineering. Mickey's of Glendale. Another Mickey's of Glendale shirt I got was the blue Adventureland one. Good stuff there. The hat, Rhino and I now have matching hats.
Hold on, I'll bring mine over.
We'll wear it for the rest of this. We'll be real cool. And then I got the boxed lunch
I didn't even take
Endor fun shirt too. So
yeah, I was gonna get that one. It didn't fit me
Yeah.
quite right. It was one of those. I'm big around the back of my shoulders, so sometimes the sizes like it'll fit right in my body, but it's tight right there. You know, it'll be the fat guy in a little coat thing from Tommy Boy. It makes me feel like, and so I'm afraid I'll split it. But then the next size up will be like too big for me to be comfortable. But that's all anxiety for me. But yeah, like this. We were supposed to be able to get any hat you get at Box Lunch. As part of this, you would get the D23 logo imprinted on it, but they can't do it on the ones with the mesh on the side or they said no to those. But I saw somebody with it right here, and I am debating about bringing it back and being like, excuse me. Oh, the T-shirt.
And this is what I got for Kylie because Elizabeth asked. It's the Box Lunch My Adventure Book Up purse.
Here, I'll show you my ears. I got the... Hold up, snap. Designer ears in this piece. Clearly, these are going to be for Eli, because these are... these will be in the park in the fall. I mean, I guess you're supposed to wear them like this, but it's like... These are exceedingly small for me, but it says adult all over it, but it'll fit him better. But I'm probably not going to wear it. I have a couple of Jared's prints, so I'm going to put it up near there. He signed on the ear. I thought that was nice of him, so he's a very nice guy.
Oh, man, my God. We are already so far behind here. So, looking... Let me get back up to where we stopped. I don't want to... show the shirt?
No, go ahead. I'll get
What shirt? Yeah, you get the shirt while I find the next question.
Oh, wait. It's right here. I didn't realize it was sitting
Oh, man.
So I got this in
Jeez, you guys
Imagineering.
are-
This is cool.
The Mick Mouse.
Where is it? Mick Mouse. He's in his spaceship.
Riding a spaceship.
It's fun. It's glittery. Ooh. Can't see
Okay.
that.
Okay, now I found where the last question is. We're obviously not going to answer every single one. I wish we had time. Jack asked if we had theories about the parks announcements. We've been addressing this on our other shows and stuff leading up to it. We don't have any theories or anything. We're just excited to be there for it and hear the announcements.
I think Epcot, Star Wars Hotel, talk about Tron, whatever's on display in the parks pavilion area, that's what they're going to talk about. I don't think we're going to get any surprises really.
Yeah, Emily asked what was the best movie preview we saw today, and then Joseph also asked anything about Black Widow. And I guess the main thing, we'll answer again Emily briefly.
Yeah,
just really briefly.
Well, we didn't talk about Go ahead.
What was your favorite?
I think it was Star Wars, to be honest with you. I mean, I enjoyed the Jungle Cruise stuff. Did make me think, oh, this might be like dumb fun, and I thought like Black Widow, like oh, okay, I mean I'm gonna see it anyways. It's a Marvel movie, so I needed no convincing. I needed no convincing about any of these movies, but well, some of them I guess. But the Star Wars stuff, man, being in a room and you're there with the filmmakers and the cast and the crew, and they show you a trailer like that, like with just this little bit of new footage. For me, it kind of blew me away because I love J.J. Abrams. Like the way he represents visuals on screen, and being in that room and seeing that and just having like a surprise tease at the very end of it was just awesome. Like I'm telling you, like goosebumps up my arm.
Yep, me too. And at least one person I saw wrote in chat kind of what the ending thing was that we haven't really flat out just said what it was, because we'll wait till more people out there get to see it. But in general, yeah, it was Star Wars 1. I mean, obviously the Jungle Cruise portion was awesome and it was fun, but it was more like it was the most liveliest moment of the panel, and then Star Wars was the highlight. I mean, I think just kicked it off.
Yeah, when John Boyega and Jason.
Stop calling him Jason.
Oscar Isaac was like, they were saying one of the characters, the new characters, he has a past with them, and he turns to John Boyega and he's like, "Don't be threatened by them. It was the past. Everyone has a past." And I was like, I love that they hype up that romance.
Yeah.
And if it's true, I'll die.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to steer clear of a lot of the not parks. Well, I am gonna kind of steer clear about a little bit of the parks questions and stuff. We should have said that up front, as well as a lot of the studio stuff, because we literally just did a couple hours ago. We did an hour-long live stream where we shared so much. Like, so I saw a question about Tom Holland in there. We like went fully in depth on everything that Tom Holland said in it, and you know, since then they released the video of Tom Holland and Kevin Feige essentially. Feige.
Stop saying that. It sounds like you're saying something else.
I'm saying Feige.
He doesn't. You don't pronounce the G. It's like Feige.
Well, Alan Horn pronounces it.
Well, Alan is a jujitsu master, apparently.
Yeah. So, but essentially with that, oh my god, you're driving me nuts with that crap. Yeah, essentially they already released a video where they flat out said it's not happening. It was fun while it lasted. That's it. So, sorry if you're just hearing it for the first time.
What did you just say?
That they released the video with Kevin and Tom saying,
"Oh yeah, I know.
Time's
what a
come
bummer."
and gone.
Yeah.
So Rich asked, "What's the biggest piece of info released so far, according to you guys?" I don't remember what the biggest piece story has been so far, but I know.
I think the presentation of Disney Plus has been
Yeah.
pretty big because it wasn't just contained to the panel. We've been learning stuff the entire time we've been here. It went past the panel, before the panel. Like,
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Oh, and people, I saw our Facebook shares, I think on Lizzie McGuire it might have been.
Oh,
And that was like,
Lizzie, yeah.
wasn't that one the one that had like
Yeah,
1,000
yeah, something
shares
like
or
that,
something
yeah.
on that? So that's insane over Lizzie McGuire.
It was a shock.
But yeah, but what's our favorite moment of the expo so far? Nicole's asking that.
This one.
Okay.
It's
There you
definitely
go.
not this one. I'm sorry. It was the J.J. Abrams coming on stage because, as I said before, that was a dream of mine. So, be in the room. I'm sorry. It might have been Ewan McGregor. I don't know. It's one of the two. One of the two.
Yeah, I completely.
I mean, you held hands with The Rock.
I
mean, it was
just
for a
briefly.
microsecond, but it was.
Oh,
what
it
about
was-
what
it was a
happened to you
solid
today
second.
on the way out?
Yeah, so we were just walking out of the expo, and it was right literally at the end. First, we got a flashback to that was Thursday. I think it was before the event even started, right?
Was what?
When we had the conversation.
Oh, yeah,
about it.
yeah.
Yeah, so it was on Thursday when we were still like getting ready and stuff. And I love Saturday Night Live. I love current Saturday Night Live, past ones as well too. Get some popcorn.
Yeah.
There.
We took a lot of Vince Steele. They gave them to us.
Yeah, and I just randomly said that when we were walking around, I said, only person I want to meet at D23 Expo is Bobby Moynihan.
And I remember this conversation because I was like, "What? Why he's not going to be here? Why would he be here?"
And he would be here because
forgot
he's a
about
part of
DuckTales,
DuckTales. But yeah, so we're walking around and walking.
You were
and
looking at records.
Yeah, I was looking at records, and Rhino just comes up and slaps me, and they're walking past us is Bobby Moynihan, and at first I hesitated, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go up, and then I saw one other person ask to take a selfie with him, and he stopped. So after that, I ran up,
did not
got it.
want to take that picture.
Yeah, he definitely, his handler was very, I think he was just trying to get to where he was going, and his handler was like one of the handlers that was very intense about it, but regardless, he was still nice enough and allowed me to take a photo. So it's I will say the one thing about that, not to make this a platform for anything else, but it puts it into perspective, like when anyone comes up and asks us to take photos too, like
It's not on the same level.
no, not on the same level. Obviously, a complete different level, but it's I mean, people come up and ask.
I know
to take,
the courage it takes to come and ask somebody to take a photo. I do not have that courage, but
Exactly.
I admire all of you who do.
Exactly, and on top of that, it's like it's one of those things. Like it makes me appreciate everyone who comes up to us too, and it's just So if you see us,
because we're nobody.
yeah, we're nobodies, but come up. If we will never turn down a photo. Rhino's turned down one.
I've never turned down a photo.
Yeah, he was sweating. He normally doesn't sweat. Okay.
That's a lie.
Okay, we're trying to catch up with one.
How many D23 Expos have you been to? This is my third. This is your fourth, right?
This is, yeah, I've been 13, 15, 17, and 19.
15, 17, and 19 for me.
Yeah.
It will not be my last.
So sorry, I'm scrolling through. It's everyone's asking parks, and I know you want the park stuff there, but it's we're gonna get there tomorrow.
What,
And we're gonna talk plenty about it.
Yeah, I already answered that, and Michelle knew the answer. Best so far, Obi-Wan Ian McGregor is my guess.
Yeah.
Michelle, you're right. Rhino, are you single? Just keep scrolling. I was like, there's no face. No.
Okay, going through. Hey, Powerline shirt and box lunch. Did you get it, Rhino?
No, not yet.
Yeah, we've been
I
dealing.
waited
with that
in line, and I didn't see it until like the end of the night, and I was like, what an idiot I was. Yeah. I bought a lady's wallet by accident, so it's fine.
Okay, Joe asked, is the Sorcerer's Pass worth the money? And I think we still have one more day left, but at this point I'm going to go ahead and say yeah. And, full disclosure here, of course it was Pete that ultimately paid for these passes, not us, but literally this morning as we were standing in line for the live action or the Walt Disney Studios panel today, Rhino and I both stopped and we were doing the math on how much it would take to save up, set aside money each month in order to have enough for a Sorcerer's ticket when it goes monthly, on sale. So So it's like that's literally the mindset we're in, is that it's whether it's paid for by work or if it had to come out of our pockets, it will definitely be hard to do a D23 Expo like the one we're currently doing without a Sorcerer's Pass, because it is so convenient.
What's your time worth to you,
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't want to be waiting in line for a day and a half or 6. I don't want to do that anymore, and that would be a shame to miss everything because of that. So
yeah.
But with that said, even if you're a D23 Gold member, it could still be impossible for you to get a Sorcerer's packet, unfortunately.
Exactly, yeah. There's no guarantees on it. Really was just a...
Margaret Riley from Medford, Massachusetts. My neck of the woods. I mean, I'm not from Medford, but...
But you know where Medford is.
Yeah, I do know what Medford is.
You do know. What does the Sorcerer's Badge get you? Essentially, you can walk into any panel that you want without any issues.
Yeah, so you still do the reservation system, technically, but you get to do them all, and so we... Basically, what time did we get there today? The panel was at 10.
It was like
10:30? No, 10. It was
10.
at 10.
And we got there like just a little before 9.
Yeah. So I mean, they start letting you in. They started letting people into the panel at 9. So we just walked right in and we sat 4 rows back, 5 rows back.
Yeah, 5 rows back, and we could have gotten...
John 5 rows back?
We could have gotten 2 rows back and been in the middle, but we stayed more towards the aisle, so... it really just depended on where you want to be at. So,
I want to be where the people are.
Fabian, what? We were just hanging out with you.
Yeah, Fabian, what? How are you watching this? You were watching the one earlier. Fabian is the one. He let me go into the Marvel signing with him, so I met Peggy Carter today. Boom, boom, boom. Haley Atwell. I'm sad to say I haven't watched Agent Carter, so it was a little like, oh, But she signed a... Oh, I should show you the poster. Hold on, let me go get it.
He's going to get that. No, fine.
Oh, I don't want to get it.
He doesn't want to get it, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't want to get it.
He doesn't want to get it.
It was the Captain Carter. It was her as Captain America, but she's not Captain America. She's Captain British person.
Exactly. So...
She signed it. She was nice. She was very personal.
So this is one Parks thing I will answer from Isitrex. Given all the Thursday night reveals, do you foresee tomorrow being a slight letdown with not much left to be revealed? And the answer is no, because there will be some surprises along the way, and just because we now have an idea of what stuff is going to look like, it's not the full in-depth details on it. And that's the stuff that I personally care about. I don't care about the broad idea.
Yeah. This will actually be my first Parks and Resorts panel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had to do something last time we only had like one ticket, and you had to pick which panel, and I was in the Marvel one, so it was only the media badge last year, and the same with the year before. And honestly, like, I don't even mean to be rude because I love what we do, but I don't care about this panel. Like, if I was coming as a guest, this isn't something I would want to wait for, but I 100% understand why people love it and are obsessed with it, because the parks is where we, like, live and breathe, and, you know, especially if you're somebody who loves Imagineering and loves the Imagineers and all that and loves that process, awesome, you know. For me,
Yeah.
this is a work thing tomorrow, but it'll be really cool to be in the room when they maybe make some announcements about maybe the 50th. I don't know. I don't want to hypothesize about what we're gonna see, but
Yeah.
I could, you know, when Epcot is remodeled, I can say it was there when, you know.
Yes, I agree with that too. So, okay, Eric from State College. No, I did not get my corn dog. Actually, nope, I did get my corn
Yeah,
dog.
we had
I
one the other day.
completely lied. That was, we were walking into the park and I didn't eat breakfast.
It was
so I ate it
breakfast.
first thing. Yeah, it was my breakfast corn dog, and I don't regret any little bit of it, and I never will. So, there you go. That's that. Okay, moving on down the list. Moving on down the list.
Oh my goodness, Nicole just sent me this.
Yeah, I saw them a couple times.
Oh, that's cool. You guys, it's
Roger
hard,
Rabbit
probably
and
hard
Jessica
to see,
Rabbit.
but that's a really good Roger and Jessica.
Everyone
oh, and
wants-
there's a little baby.
Everyone wants to see your baby Herman. Everyone wants to see your lady's wallet.
Oh,
So,
Lord. All right.
Get back up on that. And sorry, scratched it there.
You touched my privates.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I did. So Matt asked, any Simpsons news? Well, we missed out on the Simpsons panel, but
I talked to somebody who went in it.
was it good?
Yeah, they said it was a really good panel.
They said it was a really good panel. They didn't say anything about news, but that's all they said there. Okay. Sorry.
Christmas music?
I am. I'm already ready for Christmas.
Get out.
So, okay. I think I'm finally getting caught up with the questions. And I mean, I know that we're skipping over a whole bunch and stuff, but do we think that Kevin Close is watching right now?
Did we what?
I don't think Kevin knows that we do stuff outside the Dreams Unlimited travel show and the Walt Disney World Edition show.
No, I called him yesterday.
Okay, never mind. He does know that we do stuff. So, but I guarantee you he's not watching. So, I can't believe y'all are watching right now. I mean, what time? East Coast right now, we're rocking almost 11 o'clock. I guess it's not as late as it was last night, but it's still not that bad. So, someone asked.
Here, I'll take all the posters.
Yeah.
My God, what did you do over here? It's soaking wet.
That wasn't me.
There's a puddle.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
been there all day.
Okay, well that's concerning. Check it. Ready?
Okay. Rhino showing the posters.
We showed you the Star Wars one earlier, but we also got this one
Onward.
for the children. Okay. And it's really nice. It's like you can see it's like kind of textured on the back. Onward.
Onward.
God, I hope I like that movie. Otherwise, I'm going to be real mad about the effort I take to get this back. This trash sheet.
The snow grows white on the mountain, on a ground to be seen.
And then D23 Gold members got this. Gold member. And it was signed by the artist. Did that too. I'll say that. And then this was my Haley Atwell print that she did. So that's what Haley's going to look like when she's Captain Carter.
In What If.
What if? ... And Steve's going to be wearing an Iron Man suit.
It's me, Steve. Yeah, so Dave asked, are we worried that Epcot is going to look really bad during its transformation? Or are they going to make it somehow look good? Of course it's going to look bad. It's Disney construction. I don't...
Craig doesn't care. Haven't you guys seen how they removed the Millennium Stones? I can't imagine they're going to do much better than that.
We're going to see construction malls and just that, so...
Alright, hold on. I got a lady wallet here, too. Alright, so check it. Okay. It's an e-wallet. I thought it was an e-wallet. I was thinking my stupid, I mean, I love it. That's why I'm mad. My, it was a gift. My Louis Vuitton wallet that Pete got me in Italy started coming apart. And unfortunately, no one else did that, but mine was a limited edition one that he got me, so it can't be replaced. But so I've like, oh, maybe it's time to start looking for a backup. So this cute little Ewok wallet I saw, and I thought, perfect. I hate wallets. It'll hold my cards and my license and probably cash in here. First of all, no cash. Second of all, it's the Lady Ewok. It's got a little leaf right here. I thought that was just a holder because when it's not there, it's a regular. That's how you tell an Ewok, Lady Ewok from a man Ewok. The leaf. But it's really big, and I'm realizing this is definitely the accompanying piece to a clutch or a small loungefly, perhaps. Both of which I cannot pull off. But it's loungefly limited edition. It wasn't that much money, so I guess I can stop bitching about it, but... Oops, I'm sorry.
Jesus. Okay. Well, okay, that happened.
That's the first time I ever said that.
That really is.
Hey, no, it's after 8 p.m. You can say that on network television.
No? Okay, there we go. We'll go with that one. So, we keep getting a lot in here. Are we disappointed by this event so far?
No,
Absolutely
no,
not.
I don't think so.
I mean, granted, yeah, we're able to do what we want to do, but, like, even like last time around, when we waited in lines overnight and we dedicated our time to it, I've never left a D23 Expo where I haven't felt like it was worth my time. So, including this one.
I complained online about one of the frustrating things on like Thursday and Friday morning is like asking somebody for directions outside of the... And everybody got... This is the age we live in. Everybody loves to get sassy and matter of the fact with you about like, oh, well, you could be doing that or that. Instead of just being like, oh, sometimes I'm just saying things out loud. But you are not here and you're not having the experience we are. And the experience we were having is that nobody outside of this building could answer a question about how to get into this building.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to be in the building. And so that was really frustrating, especially when they're the ones who are supposed to be controlling the crowd. So that was a little... Like, you know, yes, I am aware there is a map inside of the building about where the floor stuff is, but so I'll say that there's a little bit of a educating the individual cast members on what's going on issue, but other than that, I mean, I have not had a bad situation here at all yet, so I don't know. I feel like it's going pretty well. I don't know.
No, I think it is too. So it's just, you know, every now and then you're just going to run into people who don't have the information that you want, and then you run into 4 people that don't have the information you want, and it keeps going up and up from there. But eventually someone is very helpful.
Yeah.
In every circumstance, I've
and
always
I will
found
tell you, they may not know, but they weren't rude.
Yeah.
It wasn't like they were like rude about any of it. It's just they even kind of were flat out like, I think you're supposed to go this way. So. And
that Persian King, we already shared all of our thoughts on Black Panther 2 when we
know nothing but a date.
Yeah, we know nothing but the date, and we shared our thoughts on the entire announcement during our panel discussion on the Walt Disney Studios. So
where's the Goofy movie Blu-ray? I don't know. I wish, right?
Yeah, that's no, isn't it
I
available on Disney
came...
Movie Club? I think it's a Disney Movie Club exclusive.
Oh, Movie Club, not like rewards.
No, not Movie Rewards, the Movie Club, the one. But if you work it out the right way and you use the right codes and stuff, you can pretty much get a deal where all the movies that you pay come out to be an average of $7 each. So
really,
yeah, it's a hack. Blu-ray.com. I constantly try to get you to just use that website.
I mean, if that's the case, that's kind of a deal for me.
You never ever use that site. I constantly try to.
Wow. I don't. There's really a lot to be excited about. Honestly, I think I'm very excited for the Mandalorian. But I am also
some resorts tomorrow. As long as it goes like it has every year, yeah, we're allowed to film it, and we'll release it in... I usually break it out into sections, like, you know, try to keep the themes together and not release it as one big, long thing, so that way you can pick and choose what's interesting to you, and not have to say, can you put timestamps in so I can get to what it's interesting to me? So, yeah, it'll be out there as long as we're allowed to, and I can't imagine that they don't. So Oh, this one's a good one. When you guys attend these conventions, how do you pack your merch in your luggage?
Well,
From
that is
Dark Lord Banner.
Well, that's what we're learning tonight. Then the thing, like, we've been pretty successful in years past, but got a lot of like weird things this year. We got because of the Sorcerer's package. One of the things you get is like they give us a print, which was actually really cool. Oh my gosh, I'll get you the print too. So they give us this, so it's pretty.
It's a long box.
Oh great!
It's broken.
And it's actually something where I'm like, oh, this is a really nice souvenir that's not terrible. Shake it like a shake weight. Oh. I didn't know there's a whole thing about the artist in there, too.
RC.
I'm going to show you this. I think I opened it from the side that I hadn't opened it from before.
Yeah. It's pretty.
So it's nice, and it comes with this like little frame that's already on, and it's. I mean, I like this, so I really want to get this back, but it's too long for my suitcase, and for yours too. So it's gonna be like maybe ship it or something. So I will say at D23 there are almost like there is inevitably going to be a poster sort of giveaway and whatever else. So you need to make sure that you don't overpack and leave space in your luggage.
Yep.
And Craig was smart and brought a poster tube.
Yeah, I always make the mistake of not bringing a poster tube, and then once I finally make it to a place that's selling it, usually they're all sold out, and I can only get like a small one, and then I have to really damage a poster to make it so tiny to get it in. So I just brought my own from home this year, and I'll either carry it on with me or I'll put it in my luggage because it can fit in that. But yeah, this time around I knew I was coming back with way more crap than I need, so I essentially half packed my bag on the way out, and then I also double packed another bag to have an extra bag. And I'll be honest, I
think I'm gonna have to mail stuff.
Yeah, it's still tough even with that, but that's why we stay in a hotel with a FedEx inside, and everyone is doing that. So unrelated to D23, Jackson asked, have we been to Ballast Point at Downtown Disney? Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Not on this trip, but we had.
We didn't eat, right? No, we
still
didn't
haven't
eat,
eaten, just drinking.
Just had some drinks. So it's a nice venue.
Yep, it's a fun place to hang out and have a couple drinks, and the food always looks and smells delicious. Backside of water, I'm not answering your question. You will find out when it comes out. So, no spoilers. We're not going to be the ones giving up spoilers. Don't do that. Penny, we're not going to bring back Freeform Fridays. They are fun, and they're a great little method to add in some extra stuff. We do need time with our significant others and stuff at some point, and Friday nights are usually a night that we typically do that. So that's probably it will probably never happen again. But I've seen a couple questions tonight about the Star Wars hotel and pricing. I mean, I don't think they'll reveal any pricing on it. This isn't the kind of venue where they're going to go into detail on pricing. They're going to say, we'll have that kind of information at a later time. I could be completely wrong on that too. So I'm not sitting here talking like an expert on that. I just don't think a convention where you're trying to get people hyped up by giving them announcements and new information, you would start with, and this is how much it'll cost you, and then just knock 99% of the audience out of it. And we've got to start taking a step back on that and calling it the Star Wars Hotel, because from the way they were talking and that I heard, and maybe this information has been updated since then, it's when you book the immersive experience, you're booking it under the guise that you're going along with the experience. It's not a traditional hotel. You'll get your stop at Batuu and Black Spire Outpost, but other than that, you're there for the experience.
1 day for that, yeah.
So I'm not.
Oh, I guess we don't know that for real.
I'm not 100% positive. Someone could have already denied all that information and said it was wrong. I'm just saying from the one person I heard talking about it, and from Bob Chapek's original announcement on it, it's not This is not a hotel. He
Okay.
flat out said that. It's not a hotel.
But here's
you
the
will
thing.
stay there,
You're
but it's not a hotel.
You're doing what you said you weren't going to do. You're speculating about stuff we have to talk about tomorrow for an hour.
I know, but I'm trying to clear that up because it keeps getting brought up, and it's one of those things. I don't know. But Matthew, any news on the new DCL ships? I'm sure that'll come tomorrow. So I'm pretty sure
We did see all the clips they showed. We talked about that earlier as well in the panel.
Yep. Any information you want on the studios panel?
Check that one out.
Go and watch that video. It's an hour of goodness that has Tom Bell and Michael Bowling in it as well too, and it was a lot of fun recording that one. And where else am I gonna go here? We're gonna answer just a couple more questions, so get them in right here at the last second. And
Did Fabian tell us what he was doing?
no, he didn't. I'm assuming that we offended him.
Craig
and
has a
he just
dog.
dropped
Craig
off.
has 2 dogs.
Where have you seen it?
It's like right.
Yes.
Craig has a dog? Question mark. Yeah, he's got 2 dogs.
Craig has 2 dogs.
2 little cockapoos.
Will there be coverage of D23 on the Disney World or land shows this week? Like I said in the leading up to it, there will be a Walt Disney World show this week regardless. I don't know how that's going to look. There could potentially be a Disneyland show with me. There might be one there Rhino's hosting. Not quite sure on that yet. So, listen, you were the chosen
No, there was
one.
a bug
Oh.
flying in here. Sorry.
Yeah, we keep leaving our door open, so it's
were
gonna
you
happen.
just gonna Obi-Wan Kenobi me as if I was Anakin Skywalker?
You were the chosen one!
You were supposed to bring the chosen to light, not leave them in darkness.
So stupid.
Galaxy's Edge in Orlando opens. Well, the media coverage Tuesday and Thursday, Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Thursday is the opening. How excited about Ian McGregor? I mean, you're basically just talking to my ghost. I passed away when I saw Ian McGregor in person.
I don't think you finished that statement, though. The media event
did I
for
not?
Galaxy's Edge is on Tuesday and
Wednesday.
then Wednesday morning.
And the park opens Thursday.
Yes, and then it opens to all guests on Thursday. So that is that.
Any tips for somebody who wants to come to D23? I think
That's a good one to leave on. Yeah.
I think it's a good thing to do some research. I think this is kind of the type of convention that you can't really go into blind. Some conventions you can, like our local one that happens in Orlando, MegaCon, I feel like you could still go without having done any research. And that one's more about the floor and the experience there.
We love you too, DJ Fox. It's not going to show up, though. We're hiding that one.
I think this one you kind of really do have to look at the panels, be on time for everything, because you have to know that Disney fans are some of the most intensely devoted fans that there are in the world. And so even when they have reservations for something that they are guaranteed to get into, they show up for it an hour and a half before for some godforsaken reason. But we are those people too. So I'm not here to judge anybody. But that's kind of my advice for you is manage expectations and just do some research. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it's safe enough to say that from the onset of when you're deciding to go to D23 Expo, the first thing you have to think about is what do you want to get out of it, and know that you're at minimum the panels they change every year. There's going to be some history ones. There's going to be some smaller ones celebrating movies and other more niche topics that go along with Disney. In the past couple years or past couple expos, they've made sure to have a dedicated parks and resorts panel. The only reason I say it like that is that because in 2013 there wasn't a dedicated parks and resorts panel. So in 2015 when I went to it, that was like, wow, this is something new. And then 2017, 2019, here we are again. So at this point, I think it's safe to assume that we're going to always have the Parks and Resorts panel. You're always going to have studios. It's a panel. If Disney Plus continues to grow and become a bigger thing, then I think that will also become a regular staple on a yearly basis too. So if we're looking at those, or bi-yearly as happens every 2 years. But if those are the main staples and that's stuff that you're interested in, then right there you have to know that you need to come for
You
that,
know,
and then
I missed out on some stuff. Like there's the big panels like we talk about, but there was like minor things that happen out on the floor. Like there was a lot of like the Marvel people have been having talent signing over there. That all you have to do is sign up for it, but you have
yeah.
to sign up for it. And then there was some talent signing too that I kind of regret not. I mean, I'm in a special circumstance where even if I knew about it, I couldn't have signed up for it ahead of time because there was a mistake involved with my
Yeah.
stuff. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, but like, so long story short on all of that is my pointless rambling. It's just that when you're going into it, if you want to do the studios, start preparing, a year out, knowing that you're going to be miserable in camping. We had friends and Luella from the Disneyland
Yeah.
show, she said flat out this year they weren't letting people with pillows or any floats or anything in line. If you were queuing overnight,
yeah, that was crazy.
you weren't doing it comfortably. So
Because
knowing
when
that,
we did it, we went and got floats at Target
Yeah.
that were $2 and threw them away. They said no.
yeah, so knowing that for the future now, don't like it's going to be uncomfortable, and they might be doing it to try to deter people away from staying overnight, but people are still going to stay overnight.
You know what? The thing is, they really have to dedicate people being out there as soon as a line starts forming. Just be like, hey, I know what you're doing and I know what you're trying to do, but we are going to be forming the line in a random location that we will not be disclosing, so there is no way for you to line up for this ahead of time.
Exactly. So
I think they really have to crack down on that.
yeah, no, and so ultimately, yeah, it's just if the big panels are a thing for you, just realize that you might not enjoy what goes into getting it done unless you do have the
Yeah.
means and you're lucky enough to get a sorcerer's pass. And beyond that, if you're willing to just go and show up and kind of go with the flow, and if you don't get into panels, don't care, just want to walk the floor and stuff, there's no planning needed. You just have fun with it. I think the planning comes when shopping's a priority and seeing the big panels is a priority, and when you are trying to do everything, that's when you need to go crazy. And it's I could never do that. I mean, we can't do that for work, but even just me in general, there's always at least one thing a day that I know I definitely want to see, and if I see nothing else, then I'm okay with that. And
It's
you have to
managing
also,
your expectations.
yeah, and you have to prepare yourself too to say if I don't get into that one thing either, I need to.
Let me ask you
Be okay?
one more question before we go. Let
Oh,
me
okay.
ask you a question.
Oh.
Me. Is this something that you could see, or would you want to see it be a yearly thing?
Okay, well, first off, Team Cuddles asked,
Oh, who's Team Cuddles?
any chance Jean Reno will be appearing on any of the Disney
Jean
Plus shows?
Reno, I wish.
I wish. But
Rashawn, I've been saying this is for you,
Jean
Rashawn.
Reno. No, and the only reason why I don't think this should be a yearly thing is because right now they have a really good system in terms of the convention style with doing D23 Expo every other year, and then also doing Destination D every other year as well too, and then on our coast. And D23 Expo, this is the Disney version of a Comic-Con, Mega-Con, whatever you want to call it, con. And then Destination D is just 2 days chock full of panels like you would see at these places, but not breaking announcements and stuff. Mostly just
like
history
and stuff,
and more in depth. And sometimes
me.
there are. This past year with Destination D, they chose that as a time to announce a lot of stuff, a lot of announcements, and they rattled it off like in the first 15 minutes of the day. So
I mean, they use the Anaheim Convention Center, but I don't think Disney World has the same setup with the Orlando Convention Center, and it's not nearly as close. I mean, it's not far away,
No.
but it's not as close. And the convention space that they do have in the different resorts is not nearly large enough to handle an
No.
event that could be a coast to coast convention in the same
and it's
aspect,
and
but
it's comfortable. I love Destination D. I love the small intimate size. I love the guarantee that you buy a ticket, you don't get left out of any panel.
it's not for me.
It's guaranteed seating. Yeah, but you have
But
exactly.
but that's one of the, I
Yeah.
already said that. That's the thing, and
Yeah.
I get why people love it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's just one of those things that it's not for me. I'm on the other side of that. You
Yeah,
know?
no,
So-
it's I totally
But
get
it's nice. That it sounds like a nice experience for
that.
people.
You
that
know
like
what
it.
I have to say to that? One of my favorite catchphrases that I know you love. Different strokes for different folks.
I thought you were just gonna say it's an example of a tale of two cities.
No, I wasn't going to say
Uh-huh.
that. But I know there's so many questions that we didn't get to, and some that we blatantly ignored because we told you that we weren't answering questions based on that stuff. So even though I guess that I shouldn't have never named this "Ask Us Anything" and then told you.
You
but
can't. It
ask
had to be
us all
D23,
this,
and you
too.
can't ask those questions.
Yeah,
so.
but no, to everyone who even just joined us to watch this nonsense and stuff, we really do appreciate it. And I don't think we'll probably end up doing another stream or anything before our big stream tomorrow, which is going to be.
No. When would we do that?
I know.
see.
I'm
We
saying
did-
that's
okay.
why I'm telling people. I don't think we're doing anything before Parks and Resorts tomorrow. We'll do that right after the panel is over. So be on the lookout for our live stream tomorrow. We know it starts at 10:30. I forget how long it runs to. 12:30. Something like that.
Yeah, I
So
don't remember.
you'll whatever that specific time.
I gotta
so.
get in there and get my Marvel
Yeah.
giveaways.
Look for us sometime after that, and we'll be bringing our coverage to you on that panel. And clearly, based on most of the questions tonight, we know that you guys truly just want to hear us talk about these parks and resorts. So we'll be back for that. And remember, subscribe to us and hit that bell button so you get notified when we start these streams. So thanks for watching tonight, guys. Everyone have a good night. If you're going to bed or if you're just getting the party started, regardless, doesn't matter. See you tomorrow with more D23 Expo coverage. And until then,
We love you 3000.
yeah, we love you 3000. Keep being a bunch of weirdos out there.